Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is the Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel Part 99. In the previous video, we reached what I presume has to be the final boss, and it is time to have some rematches against the Shadow Demon of Doom. Now you may notice there's someone missing from the party. Reen has been trunked for now and forever. I've decided to try and go with this strat, which is called, Please, dear God, be frozen. Stop attacking. Seriously, stop. That's the official name of the strategy. It involves casting very fast with Usus on freezing spells to hopefully break up the attacks, buy us some time, do damage with magic. It's very similar to earlier. I just feel like Reen wasn't offering that much outside of his ultimate, so I think going with Usus, and so we are going to almost fully embrace the OP shit. We've had to equip bells on everyone again. Still not using Adamantine Shield. I don't think we need it. Well, it would make the fight a bit easier, just because I still don't really have a good way to deal with the super attack. We have a Proxy Puppet on Machias as maybe some slight amount of mulliganing. Because, I mean, I tried this strat last night, and it worked pretty well. I got him down to about, like, 80,000. But then his super attack hit us through Shining, and, well, you know, what am I supposed to do, man? Wasn't really much I could do. So, here he is. By God. Loa Erebonius. I didn't really pay attention to what his name was earlier. Spawn allies, coward. Do it. You fool. You absolute idiot. You have fallen for the trap card. No, this million, please don't crash the game. Oh, you fainted. Right. We could have tried to go for something there, maybe. So really, like, what we want is we want him to knock the fuck out of Machias and not us. Okay, he's calling allies early.
Right.
Unfortunately, Milliam either needs, like, she needs a buff and some CP. Well, can you Fortuna in time? Not quite. Well... Okay, here's the play. You Chrono Burst
right.
That boy Machias.
Time barrier. Right.
Go ahead and use some
My
CP
turn.
so you can start ticking back up. The Crystal Flood's not really quite fast enough, but you could do this at least. That'll kill these guys. Well, actually, it probably won't. But what are your resistances? Okay, you have 50 to everything. I'm a little worried this guy's gonna move, though. I think it'll be fine to go for the Crystal Flood here, because we're probably gonna have Million buff herself and then ult.
Arcus, activate.
Can you Fortuna now? Not quite.
Arcus, activate! My turn!
Now, do I want to buff your Strength, or do I want to buff your CP? Probably Strength. I think Strength is enough to get the kills. I don't actually know, though. Well, this gives CP and Strength, so we'll just, do both.
That's for you!
It does both. I was here yesterday.
Delicious!
We could have let the monster go, but I was a little worried that he might eat us. That's the biggest problem, though, with this strat, is there's not really a good way to break people out of, being eaten. Monkey donkey. Okay. I'm a little scared going for the Holy Breath. I mean, it should heal us, but I don't know if you're gonna get to go again in time, so just go for the...
Leave it to me.
Good Chrono Drive. Just kind of trying to remember what the hell you can do. AT delay doesn't work on this guy, right? Yeah, you can be easily stat downed, which is something. I think lowering his speed would be a good idea, in theory, if we could, like, you know, afford it. I mean, I would like to buff our speed, but I think you do just have to burst drive for now.
Time barrier, right!
Okay, we froze. That buys time. That buys us enough time to go for the Holy Breath.
My turn.
And then I just don't know. I like Seraphic Ring just because the regen is nice, so we don't have to worry about healing. Unfortunately, I didn't really. There's no real way to get Millium up to 800 EP,
Here goes.
which sucks.
I'll handle this.
We could go ahead and Fortuna again, but now just go for like try and hit him as soon as he
Arcus
unfreezes.
activate.
Hopefully.
I suppose I should thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, so we got the regen. Oh, dude, the freeze luck
My
is
turn.
crazy. I mean, it's like actually insane that we got back-to-back freezes.
Arcus activate. Right.
Okay, now try and go for some. Start getting that speed up. Oh, and you're gonna be able to go again. Okay, okay, this is good. This is good. Okay, no
Very well.
freeze. Oh, the crits. What do we want to do with these crits? Yeah, I think you just go for the Crystal Flood.
Arcus activate.
Oh no, that's kind of messed up our crit.
Right.
Leave you Chrono Burst here. No, it still wouldn't. Well, actually, no. You could probably get a crit on a Frost Edge if we did this. Because I think Frost Edge should be
My turn.
basically instant. Not quite. You could Aqua Bleed, but I think you just try and go for the freeze. I think we just accept we're not going to get to do anything with these crits.
Leave it to me.
And Eustace will get to go again. And we froze.
My turn.
Oh my god, dude. This is like going crazy good. You know, it's needs must, man. Needs must. You could Noble Command. I think you just gotta keep trying to just keep them going, keep them coming.
Arcus activate.
My turn.
A million. I think you're on mana, dude.
Thanks.
Now we have almost gone in. Now you know you could have Elliot come to play. Just kind of thinking. Machias is going to run out of his speed buff soon. Regen's still okay on everyone for now. How's Fortuna looking? You can afford the Fortuna. Okay, no freeze.
Arcus activate. I'll handle this.
Just keep fishing.
My turn.
Just keep fishing for the freezes. Unfortunately, since he's casting a spell. Well, okay, can you Fortuna? Yeah. No, that's not good enough. Can you do, like... Yeah, Gold Spear.
Arcus activate.
Can you do this? You didn't quite freeze.
I'll handle this.
Yeah, okay, so go for the crystal. Yeah, so for once, he's actually going to get to attack. Now, he will probably... He's either going to dispel us or he's going to burst us down in one shot, and there's nothing we can do about it. Now, There isn't a way to, like, we don't have a way to lower strength, unfortunately. I wonder if, like, a defense buff on, like, Elliot would maybe let him live. Kind of interesting. Like, I don't know, do we... I don't think we give him... No, because what we're going to do, right, is we're going to Chrono Burst Machias. So never mind, you're not out of this shit yet, dude. You're not getting to go. I'm never letting you go again.
Right.
You fool.
Time barrier. Right.
It's okay, Machias.
Right.
I mean, bro. What's your name? Eustace? You get another shot. Okay, you do that. Keep the EP coming.
Yes!
And it don't stop coming, and it don't stop
I'll
coming.
handle this. Arcus, activate. It's my turn. Time barrier. Right.
Right.
Okay, didn't get the freeze. You can't Fortuna in time this time. You could try and... Yeah, queue up the Seraphic Ring, I think. We'll probably have Eustace Noble
Yes,
Command
sir.
here. Could you Shining in time? Nah. Alright, so just heal yourself on your mana front.
Very well.
Noble
Now's
Command,
our chance.
in case he doesn't Dispel us. And that's the Dispel. It missed everyone? What? Oh, he's blinded, dude. I didn't really think about that being a physical attack. Because it's like, in my head, I'm like, all of this stuff is magic, but that's not actually how it works. Can't Chrono Burst just yet.
My turn.
Can you? I don't think you can do it quite enough. But I mean, may as well. If we're buffed up enough, and that forces him to, because, like, maybe being buffed up enough will make him want to blast me. I think just... It's a 12 delay. But Milliam's gonna go next anyway, and she doesn't really have anything to do. So I think... I mean, the blind is pretty good if it works, so... Okay, he's eating us. He's eating Milliam. That's really bad, actually.
My turn.
Okay, here's what we do. This is gonna look a little wonky.
Sorry, can you handle this?
I've got this.
Send in Reen. That boy Reen is here. He's gonna chomp on some soup. He's gonna ult. We did blind.
Azure Flames, gather on my blade. Strike.
Okay, that didn't do like any damage. So
Yes,
Milliam is free. Milliam. This has completely destroyed our formation. Machias will go next, and he can burst drive. So can you get back close enough? You can. Alright, alright, alright. So we actually are completely saved here. If you're gonna be moving over there, you may as well use an item. I guess on uses, I don't really care about buffing Reen. Well, actually... You could go over here, Serum Capsule, he ults, Magi... Yeah.
That's for you.
We can fish for a burn.
Thanks. Azure.
Okay, no burn.
Right.
I think I've only ever burned by that attack like once.
Time barrier. Right.
Here I go.
Well, that was that one attempt where like we just kept ulting over and over again on like the first or second trial with the Milliam strat. where I think we got some burns, but other than that, I don't think I've ever burned in any of the other attempts. Everyone, all the main guys still have regen. It's still maybe a, well, no, because I mean, if he casts the super attack, it's going to hit you. Because what we're going to do is swap out Reen for Elliot. Or are we? Yeah, we are. I guess we could try and buff Eustace's speed.
Yeah!
Not bad. I'll handle this. Arcus, activate! Here we go!
And you get out of here for the Elster.
I'll try at least.
And you have like an extra delay after your first action. I don't actually know how that would work with this. I mean, I guess you would still get to go again instantly, right? And that would kind of negate his,
Arcus, activate! Huh? My turn!
his penalty for being switched in. It's a 15 delay, though, if you, EP charge. I mean, I would like to go ahead and get the Seraphic Ring started to cast. Just in case he does super ult you, and it kills Milliam so that she can't get your mana back. No, you're gonna, if you get hit, you're gonna be able to get all your mana back anyway via... Okay. If it... We still should be relatively okay, because even if it hits everyone, we do still have a proxy above it, so he can't just eat us and kill us instantly. We have one mulligan in this regard. Please don't hit. Just don't hit Eustace. Okay, Eustace lived. 94 damage.
I'm done for.
Please freeze. You didn't freeze.
My turn. Arcus, activate!
Just a
My turn.
Just a nugget of a freeze. Just for the lows. I don't think he can. I don't really know how that attack works. I've never really seen him cast it like back to back. You could like tier all and see if that would let you Frost Edge instantly. Well, actually, I mean, I guess go for the Aqua Bleed. Nah, just go ahead and line this up. Don't do it back to back, man.
Arcus, activate!
Okay, he's slapping the fuck out of him. I can't say I've never wanted to do it myself.
Very well. Right!
Fortunately, you're casting this like instantly. Because I would like to be able to get it on Milliam just for the sake of it.
Appreciate it. I suppose I should thank you.
Okay, just keep going. Remember, we do also have Field for something. That's like a 20k ult, maybe. Well, it's like 18, I think, with Domination. Can't. Actually, no, you can't, because we're gonna Burst Drive here.
Arcus, activate! It's my turn! Time barrier, break!
Right!
Just keep breaking that time barrier. The Fortuna's actually like not even close to fast enough. I guess a link up with Milliam. No real reason to do it, but there's also no reason not to, I guess. Come on, freeze. Still no freezes.
Yes, sir!
Milliam, what is it that you say you do here, girly? Why do you have Purgatorial Flame? Because I think you just want to be on EP duty. I am scared if he ults here, though. If he,
Yeah!
I mean, not ults, but,
Thanks.
spawns allies
Very
or
well.
eats us. We have no real way to break out. Okay. Usus, oh, that's like the worst one you could have eaten.
Ha! Right.
Actually, this isn't that bad. Because we can Zerum Capsule Millium, which should do enough with a 200 ult
Thanks.
to free Usus.
Come on.
Let my Usus go. Okay, it did completely
I'll
mess up
handle
our
this.
formation, because he always spawns him on the opposite side, even though he wasn't facing that direction. At 77 still, so not even close to being able to all in. I mean, I want you to get back in position. Just in case he spawns allies. Or wait. Oh, God, I'm scared. I feel like it's about time for him to ult again.
Thanks.
Okay, that's just damage.
My turn.
Okay, we're actually still fine here, because we're going to get another burst drive here in a second.
Arcus activate. Huh? Right. Arcus activate.
Right. Time barrier. Right. I'll handle this.
Okay. You can't do anything in time. Well, there is something we could do. Like, you could Crystal Flood, have Millium give EP or CP to Machias, then Chrono Burst, then Machias. Yeah, I think we do that.
Arcus activate.
My
It kind of messes up our position a little bit, but I think if we hit Elliot, it'll still hit everyone with a burst drive. And granted, this also does like assume that Chrono Burst works right. If it doesn't work right, well, fuck.
Yeah.
That's actually might not clip everyone.
Right.
She had to move a bit further than I would have liked.
Leave it to me.
Okay, it still clips everyone.
Time barrier. Right.
Here I go.
Here you go indeed.
Yeah. Thanks. Right.
Freeze! Let's go!
I'll handle this.
No rest for the wicked.
I suppose I should thank you.
Okay. Oh, we're close to being able to go again with Machias, dude. Okay, Fortuna again. It's really just buying time here. Can you do it again? Want to see me cast Fortuna? Want to see me cast Fortuna again? Oh, could you go for a Gold Spear? Honestly, I kind of like the Gold Spear.
My
Just keep
turn.
fishing for the, Not yet. You can still go for the Fortuna.
My turn.
Okay.
My turn.
Then you Chrono Burst.
Leave it to me.
Burst Drive.
Time barrier. Right.
My turn.
William. Okay. So if we freeze, we win, basically. Is what it comes down to. We freeze, we win.
Thanks.
We freeze, we win. I'm trying to think if we can go all in. Because here's the plan. You Chrono Burst with Machias. Machias switches out for Fee. Fee's not going to do quite enough. And I'm just trying to make sure I don't throw here. I mean, you do have some extra damage from Millium ult. Like, I don't think... Would Millium ult plus Fees kill? I don't think it would. Millium ult plus Fee plus Elliot ult, though. And Usus. Possibly.
Very well.
Honestly, you know what? Why even go for all that? Like, why even risk it?
It's my turn.
I don't. Just shouldn't have bothered. Oh, Machias, shut the hell up.
Time barrier. Break. Very well.
You're still not casting anything in time. Actually, that kind of sucks.
Arcus activate.
Right.
It actually didn't do anything. If I'm being honest.
Ha! Here I go.
Yeah, we don't have to use a Zerum powder, just like a regular, like a good CP thingy water. We have something that gives like 30 or something, I think. 25 is not. Yeah, 40.
Yeah.
This is good. It's my turn. Time barrier.
Okay,
break.
that just gives us a little bit of extra damage to make me feel safe about going all
My
in.
turn.
You still can't Gold Sphere in time? Can't do anything in time? Okay, do it one last time to get Machias ready.
My turn.
Buff your strength.
Yeah. Delicious.
I'll handle this.
I guess buff your arts? Well, you're already buffed up, but...
Huh. Not bad. Leave it to me. Got it?
Will do.
Okay. 28. God, that still does not quite enough, I don't think. Well, what's the worst that could happen, right? We don't do enough, and I uninstall the game? Even if he... I think we've got him. I'm mainly just worried about whether or not Elliot will be able to cast his ult instantly out of Angel or not.
Yeah. Not bad. Here we go. Sylphie dance. That's that.
Okay.
Come on, Lammy.
You know, maybe not the most non-broken strat we went for, but I don't really know how to do that fight otherwise. Like, I mean, there's only one other way to really do that fight, which is A, just hoping you can... Like, because even Shining's so hard to use with the gigantic increase to mana cost. And it's very unwieldy in that sense, but Adamantine Shield would help. So really, I feel like the fight is designed around you being able to use Adamantine Shield, which is why I feel like that spell should just be yeeted from the game. Because, like, all the boss fights had to be designed around it, which kind of sucks. Because I feel like the game would just be better if that spell didn't exist and enemies didn't have to have an attack that would one-shot the entire screen.
Terminating the final trial. Take heed, Awakener.
Also, there better not be a damn second phase.
Here exists a fragment of the great power.
Which there might, I mean, honestly, there could be.
And the jaws that devour the world.
Because that fight, I don't know, if you use Adamantine Shield, it's really not that hard. Valimar. Sounds like a Lord of the Rings character.
Emma, you have to see this through to the end.
Is this where we wake up from the Matrix?
Hey, can you hear me? Pull yourself together.
Are you all right?
Okay, I guess that is it. It's still kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna have to assume that's the final boss, but it's a very anticlimactic final boss. Like, not that it's easy, because I mean, there is some difficulty there, right, with his one-shot attack. But, like, I don't know. It just kind of comes out of nowhere, and it doesn't feel like the Dark Shadow Beast has that much hype behind it. Like, yeah, because I mean, it's very similar in a lot of ways to the final boss to the first Trails in the Sky game, where it's just like a random monster shows up out of nowhere to serve as the final boss. But like, that kind of had like the cool factor of like it being a giant mech, which had not really been previously introduced into the series, right? Like, prior to basically that whole final section of the game, it had played itself fairly straight. Like, you didn't really, the whole like there being an ancient civilization with super advanced technology was like a very new story concept. But like, so in this game when it happens, it's not as surprising, I guess, because it's like, oh, this is probably something to do with the Zemurians, right? But I guess it's like if you played Cold Steel first, it probably would be cooler, I guess. Like, it would kind of have that same impact
kind of dream
as when the Reverie machine or whatever it's called shows up.
Looks like you're all okay.
Coming in to see you all spread out on the ground wasn't exactly the kind of surprise I wanted.
Okay, I do like the idea that they actually acknowledge the dialogue for the people left behind. That's pretty cool.
You're
Sorry,
all
guys.
here too.
Unfortunately, you know, Machias has forever earned his place as someone I have to begrudgingly accept. And we still had some serum powders to spare.
What was that, Emma?
I believe what we experienced was some sort of vision, which would mean what we saw wasn't, strictly speaking, real. But it does seem like in overcoming it, we managed to pass the trial that was mentioned earlier.
So maybe we didn't actually fight the Shadow Beast. It's like, that's a premonition of something that might be summoned in the future. And that's what, like, Green's power is needed for us to kill the Shadow Beast.
The fact that Instructor Sarah and the others are here supports that idea too.
So, wait. Then the fact that they're down here means...
Everything's back to normal? Sure looks like it. The bell stopped ringing, and that field of energy around the building is gone.
We won't know for sure without a more thorough investigation. But it looks like the building's gone back to normal, too.
Well, that's the best news I've heard all night. So now we can go ahead and have the festival tomorrow, just like it should be, right?
Sorry, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Well, you know what? Shut up.
But...
Yeah, where's the Princey P at?
Why? Everything's back to normal now, isn't it?
Oh, come on, Sarah. That just ain't cool. I know there's no guarantee this won't happen again, but even still.
Oh, come on, Instructor. They're too tired to get your jokes.
Is it that it's... Oh, is the joke that it's past midnight, so it wouldn't be tomorrow, it would be today? If that's it, I'm slapping her.
The festival can't go on tomorrow like she said. But that's because it's after midnight now.
Fucking piece of garbage.
So, it'll be happening today. Oh.
Come on, someone slap her. Just do it.
I see. I didn't realize it had gotten that late already.
You really had me going there.
It's too late for your humor, Sarah.
It's 20 minutes past midnight right now.
Yeah, the reason I hate it so much is because it's some shit I would say. I see myself too much in Sarah at times.
And considering
And it
the
scares
principal
me.
only gave you until midnight, I think you all should be marching straight to bed. After all, you've got your big show coming up this afternoon.
I mean, I did get where they were
You
going
bet
with
we
it,
do.
like, pretty much instantly, so, like I said, maybe it speaks more to me than anything.
All right, let's head back to the dorms, take a quick shower, then go... What?
Now, if we just run away real fast, we can pretend we didn't hear that.
The door!
Huh? Where'd that red jewel go?
Oh yeah, it is gone.
I don't know. It seems to have vanished.
So it could be that maybe the shadow monster is like the time Septirion, because you know he is black, so the colors match, I guess. So it could be that, like, you know, he's been sealed away. It's kind of like similar to the towers and Trails in the Sky, right? Where they sealed theirs away as opposed to it, you know, going away or something.
It's opening.
Okay, there's like something there. Looks like a big robot hand.
Whoa.
It kind of like Lammy's hand. Just that little brief bit we saw. It's definitely some sort of robot. Oh yeah. Ooh, I wonder if that's the Great Knight that's been mentioned previously. That or the Great Knight is actually just that big stone statue comes alive. One, two, three, dibs. Dibs on the mech, dibs. I call dibs. Come on, give Rena mech. Just do it. You know you want to, coward. Oh, we were so close to actually getting rank 0. So maybe there is some built-in, what you call it, leverage. Because I know we missed way more than 5 AP throughout the game.
Keep up the good work. Perfect! You guys are the best!
We got 2 S's in the game. I think we missed more than 5 AP alone just on, like, practical exams. Because we only perfected, like, I think 2 of them. Or 3, maybe? So there is some built-in leniency in that regard. Now, granted, what are you gonna do with the final reward at that point? I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming there's no actual secret final boss. Come on, and this is just gonna be like your wind down, maybe a la Trails in the Sky 1? Man, Rufus, you were... I can't tell if Victor's just tall as shit or if Rufus is tiny. I think Victor's just tall. His name is Victor, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Good, good. This shouldn't feel any different than our rehearsals. The only difference is that all that space out there will be filled with a crowd of people. What if nobody shows up? That's the worst part. Oh, no, 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 no. You're not getting out of this now. Girls gotta be brave. Hoorah! Time to get out there and knock those boys dead with a... sexy wink. Yugos, Magius, how are you feeling? I'm fine about everything except this pairing. Oh, come on. You guys did great work against the Shadow Monster. Well, at least we were on something. Well, if we got the energy to pick, we got the energy to do this show. Looking at us now, you'd never have guessed this ordeal we went through last night. You're telling me. That gray knight in the depths of the old schoolhouse is enormous. Looks like it has proper joints, but I doubt it's just a statue. I'll bet it can move, just like those archaeums the terrorists were using. An astute assessment. Question is then, who left it there and for what purpose? It must have been down there for hundreds of years at the very least. In fact, the latest it could have been placed there is the Dark Ages. Yes, that's true. It certainly isn't something that could be created with the level of technology we have today. But is it really okay to leave that with the instructors? I feel like we should be, I don't know, investigating it or something? Well, we didn't really have any other option. We have enough more play with this concert as it is. Yeah, the concert's definitely more important than the, super weapon that we found. My mother and grandfather should be coming by later today, so we can always ask them to take a look. Well, for now, you just gotta stay focused on the concert. Your family should be here pretty soon, right? Oh, is it that late already? Yeah, I guess it is almost time for my dad to show up. Guess I better go out to meet my brother. I suppose I should excuse myself as well. Okay, see y'all before the main event. Alright, give my best to your families. Okay, guess it's time to head down to the horse races and see who's looking to place a friendly wager at 3. Today's visitors seem even more well-off than yesterday. Shall I be able to snap myself a little spending cash? Come on, Phoebe, Miss Panics calling our names. I won't let you beat my top score. You can't beat my top score because it's perfect. You're on. Later, Reen. Emma. Alright, catch you later. Don't go causing too much trouble for the other classes, you hear? And Crow, at least try to keep the gambling in moderation, okay? Moderation. Such a familiar sounding word. Oh, what a wonderful phrase. And be sure not to fill up on sweets. I don't want you to make yourself sick for the concert. Yeah. Aye, madam. Alright, see you, Emma. Don't talk to me. Your little sister should be here soon too, right? Yeah, I told her I'd meet her by the front gate around 10. She said she might run a little late though, so I think I have some time. She really seemed to be looking forward to her visit. I'm sure she'll enjoy seeing the festival with you. If I can make it through the morning without her nitpicking me, it'll be a minor miracle. Are you gonna check in with the literature club? I am. I'd feel bad leaving everything to Dorothy. I think I'll walk around the campus with Celine too, though. Gotcha. So, Emma, what's with the magic shit? Aren't you gonna ask? About Celine and me? Honestly, I don't care that much. It's not that I don't care, it's that, I know we'll learn the answer eventually, so I'm not, in a rush. Not to mention everything that happened last night. Well, like Maki said, we have enough on our plate with this concert right now. I just want to spend the morning taking in the festival at the least. And then be ready to go on our concert this afternoon. Besides, not like you and Celine know everything there is to know about the old schoolhouse either, right? I called a couple times last night where you seemed like you were just as surprised as the rest of us. You noticed that, huh? You're right, though. There's still plenty about that building that we don't know either. And as for that armor sleeping in its depths, I only know a few ancient legends regarding it. So I guess that probably is supposed to be the Great Night, then? I see. Still, would you be willing to share what you know with after the festival's over? I would. I'm afraid I won't be able to share everything, but I'll be able to tell you a fair amount. That's good enough for me. I'm glad you're here with us, Emma. Let's give the crowd a real show to remember this afternoon. Of course. Do I get to walk around? Let me do it, coward. Let me walk around. Alright, at least that should be coming in around 10. I still got a little while before she shows up. I guess let's go! George said he was going to stay down in the old school studying our find from last night. Maybe I should take him something to eat. He seemed excited, so he probably forgot to take any food. I'm thinking something sweet. A pie, maybe? I just have to hope I can make a good guess of what he'd like. And once again, that better be the final boss, because I've used all those resources, and it's not, I'm going to be mad. I'm hoping this is just kind of like the wind down from Trails in the Sky 1, which is kind of cool, because I really like that, and they've never done it since. Every other game has basically been like you fight the final boss, and it's over like 5 seconds later. With the exception of like Trails 3 was like the only one that had like an extended sequence afterwards. And even then it was just like, it was just a cutscene, you didn't get to like talk to people. Well, I mean, like, the only people to talk to you talk to in the cutscene. Because, 3 didn't have like the whole exploration aspect, but... Lambert left me in charge of reception. Part of the job is keeping an eye on Whitcomb, so he must have quite a bit of faith in me. Just the thought of it makes me super motivated. Now, I would like to end this Let's Play in 100 parts. I don't know if that's actually possible. Because I don't know. I mean, we still have to do, like, we haven't done our Bond events, now that I think about it. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean there's still another, like, fighting story section. It could just be you do your Bond event and the game ends. But, I don't know. Don't be ridiculous. You're shaking in your boots. I mean, I assume our bond event's gonna be at that bonfire thing they mentioned, right? The little dance or whatever. You probably pick whoever you want to dance with, and that's when you see your bond event, would be my guess. I'm way better than that guy. In this corner, we teach those without the experience the basics of horse riding. How about you? Are any of your classmates interested in learning? Bro, I ran the course like 8 times. How do you not remember? I got the frickin' medal to prove it, man. Got the medal to prove it. You evil witch, you. Ah, look how the funny's having. Alright, son, now we ride. Yeah. Father, I want to ride the horse too. Too bad. Nice thing the situation in Crossbell hasn't really decreased our number of visitors or anything. People have gotten more than enough to deal with in their day-to-day lives. We should give them something to enjoy today. Yo, came to check out the festival too. Yeah, you got your big show this afternoon, right? Break a leg. Doesn't really matter how you perform since all the attention's gonna be on those outfits, the girls especially. I'll be sure to put on a good show though, just in case someone does pry their eyes away from the costumes. Hell no, I love looking at underage women. Hey, did you hear that? Apparently Class 1 was practicing all the way up until yesterday. I don't want to lose to anyone, but I don't want to lose at all to them. Especially since they're always saying our class is the one with all the weirdos. Well then, we'll show them good. Welcome to Mishy Panic, the best place to let us from stress by smacking something adorable. Wait a second, wasn't the Bacon Crossbow in charge of Mishy's theme park? Who cares? Nobody seems to be bothered by that so far. Who knew violence against cute things can be so refreshing? Welcome to Mishy Panic. Everything cute and evil must be punished? What? What did you say? Where cute things are evil and must be punished. Well, I mean, you don't hit the good Mishy, you hit the bad Mishy. It's different. No matter how much I try, I can't beat the target score. If I ever meet whoever came with those crazy movement patterns, they're gonna regret giving me a giant hammer. Reflexes alone are insufficient to get through this game, it would seem. They put in quite a bit of thought to this. Glad to see the festival with 4 in spite of everything. What in the world happened last night, though? Maybe we should have something into Oven time asking about it. There's a pattern to Mishy's appearances. If you can't figure it out, there's no way you'll be able to beat our score. Yeah, what do you say? You might as well give up now. Haha. Oh, we just can't win. Come on, Rudy, you gotta try harder. Are you serious? You know those two are unstoppable together. We got a 2-on-2 then. Great, grab yourself a hammer, Emil. We played rock, paper, scissors to figure out our teams. That didn't work out too well. This is so unfair. Went every round, didn't even break a sweat. There's no way Rosen won't be impressed with a feat like that. Anyone upstairs? Can we go upstairs? And one last time, we gotta check. Blissful but swift still. Telling you, man, Reen, that's where the secret weapon's hidden. Things are getting pretty scary over in Crossbell. I mean, it might be over in a few days, but you never know if the Republic might try something. Opportunists, all of them. You must be just as tired as we are after last night. There are still plenty of mysteries for us to solve, but worrying about them now isn't going to help anyone. We've got a concert to focus on. Looks like Celine's taking an interest in the festival too, so I've been showing her around a little. It's a nice feeling knowing we can relax and enjoy ourselves like this after last night's ordeal. I'm glad we were able to resolve the problem at the old schoolhouse. Couldn't agree more. She looks genuinely relieved. I thought it'd be nice to come and see the festival since I have some spare time. It seems Edel's raised some fine herbs, although that comes as no surprise. These cute flowers have been raised by one of the club members too. Look how beautifully it's bloomed. You can tell whoever raised it put a lot of love into helping it grow. Damn right she did. Jane stopped by earlier to compliment our herbs. As I always say, if you pour your love into whatever you're raising, it'll turn out great. Gardening really is a wonderful thing. I mean, personally, I think maybe watering it's pretty important as well. Maybe even more important than love, if I do say so myself. Come on by to Class 4's Eastern Tea House. How about it? You can get your fortune told. It's totally reliable, too. Been some time, Reen. It really has, Viscount. Good to see you. I see you brought Klaus with you. I wouldn't miss Lady Lord's concert even if all my bones were broken. I had to drag myself to this academy. I understand Claus's appearance, but you have more important matters to attend to than a school concert, Father. I'm glad to see you both made it, but it would be a lie to say I'm not worried. He has a point. Is it okay for you to leave the Courageous? Your fears are misplaced. The situation abroad may be somewhat shaky, but the Courageous isn't a military vessel. Well, I and the crew think it's regrettable we've reached this point. It's not our place to intervene. Also, the Courageous hadn't been invented by the time all the crossbow stuff went down, so we can't really take part anyway. We intend to escort Prince Oliver to the feast talks. Nothing more, nothing less. I see. That's what's going on in the crossbow. However, our duty does not change the fact that we are here for a brief respite. My lord, please purge all thoughts of political machinations from your mind and enjoy yourself while you're here. My thoughts exactly. In fact, I'd like to take this opportunity to finally explore your academy. Would you mind guiding us around, Laura? If you so desire. Have a good time, you three. I must say, Rin, you have a certain look about you today. It's the look of a man who's overcome a great burden. It's incredible that you can read all that from my face alone. Last night saw Class 7 pitted against something none of us could have ever imagined. But we didn't let that stop us. We combined our strengths and ultimately managed to take it down. Well, that would certainly explain my daughter's jovial expression today. And perhaps your upcoming performance. If your class coordinates well enough to topple challenges like that, I can hardly imagine what you'll do with the concert. We won't let you down. How fortunate we are to have Lady Laura guide us around the academy. I, for one, am looking forward to seeing what this sort of place is. My father seems as busy as ever, but I'm glad to see he's doing well. Well then, I suppose I should show him around the campus. Oh, what's up, you two? Yo, Reen, it's been a while. Hey, Tobel. You come all this way just for the festival? Of course. Not, I wish, but sadly I'm here mostly for work. Tagged along with Viscount Arcade, actually. What would he be doing here? Can't speak for the Viscount, but Tobel and I came to swap info. Is that what the kids are calling it these days? Tensions are on the rise in Crossbell, and the forecast doesn't look pretty. That's why we need to keep up to date as possible what's going on. That makes sense. Hold on, did you say swap info? With who? Toby! Long time no see! And here he comes now. Oh, you. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. He seems in the know. How many damn times have I told you to see me first if you're ever in Trista? You're ever a productive member of society if you can't take some friendly advice, Toby. How many damn times have I told you to stop calling me Toby? Enough with the life advice. You're not my dad. You're just old enough to be. I wouldn't expect the two of you to be acquainted. Once upon a time, I took care of this little runt. You could say that since then the two of us have been stuck like glue. Yeah, you took care of me. That's one way to put it. Especially if you ignore the fact that you used me and turned my life into a freaking bestseller. Oh, did he write the book? I read that one, actually. We still need to read that. I mean, we're going to save it for a bonus video at this point, but... your youth must have been quite the roller coaster, but at least it made for some good reading. By the way, who was that sister in it? She was larger than life. Half the book was stuff this old geezer exaggerator made up. Okay, sure, I might have bent the truth a little bit in the part where I died. Spoilers! I guess they've known each other for a long time now. As much as I hate to break up the good times, Director Sarah and Tobel said they were hoping for information. Does that make you their source? I guess you could say that, though I prefer the term information broker. It's really more of a hobby than anything. Running the pawn shop's a main gig. A hobby, says the old man holding some of the most dangerous info money can buy. On that note, are we all going to spend all the day flapping our guns, or are we going to get down to business? Fine, fine. Simmer down, young lady. Hey, can I eavesdrop? Things must be pretty dire in Crossbow right about now. Give me deets on Lloyd. Give me deets on my boy. I should go. I get the feeling that I'm not meant to hear what they'll be discussing. I mean, I guess it's probably about the plans to maybe... Because I'm trying to... I think timeline-wise, right? Royce has not yet made himself president, I believe. So maybe that's what they're discussing? Because that should be, like, today, I think. Because it was like... I mean, the timeline's a little murky, right? Because, after you finish day 2 of chapter 4, you have that flash forward, and you just learn about the events like the freezing of assets and the referendum, or the declaration happened kind of in between on the newspaper article. But it was implied that like they froze the assets and then like a day or 2 later he became president, so we know the assets are frozen, but I don't think they've referred to him as president yet. They're in the middle of an intense discussion. You can't be serious, him? Whoa, slow down, old man. You sure this info's legit? That's probably what it is, then. That's just how I thought you'd react. I hate to say it, but it's true. Once the word's out, it's gonna spread like wildfire, too. I can't believe this. Not after everything he's done for us. Oh, no, that's Arios. Okay. So Arios is just left, then. So this is the day that, all that stuff happens? I need to talk to Michelle right now. Now's really not the time to interrupt. It's kind of an interesting conference as well if you hadn't played the crawl spell stuff. Don't worry, Arios will get what's coming to him. We're gonna beat some sits into him one way or the other. We're tuning the stage shows today into a little date. Or, yeah, turning. That was right the first time. Because I guess when I saw turning the stage shows didn't make sense. I'm like, oh, tuning the stage equipment. That's what you mean. I think today's gonna be fun. I'm really grateful for you students for setting up such a primo date spot. Well, there's an operetta and a mini concert today. That must sound like fun to me. Oh, your class is doing the concert? Good luck. Wait, are you Elliot's friends with him? I thought these guys looked... I mean, they seem kind of odd because they're not, like, reused models. But yeah, they're the music guys. Aren't you Elliot's friends with the Music Academy? That's right, Reen, wasn't it? We've heard all about your concert, so we thought we'd come along and see it ourselves. Elliot arranged it all himself, didn't he? There was no way we could miss something like that. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I can hardly wait. Well, thanks for coming. I hope it'll be worth your while. By the way, we are doing a concert, but it's not going to be the kind of music you're used to. It's a new genre of music, sort of. I do hope you'll enjoy it, though. A new genre? That sounds interesting. Now I'm even more excited. Elliot should have told us about that. He didn't say a thing. Well, it certainly seems like they'll have a good time. We're actually supposed to be meeting Elliot in a bit. It'll be our first chance in a while for the four of us to sit and talk music in a long time. I'm looking forward to it. New genre of music. That sounds fascinating. I can't wait to hear it. Our teachers back at the academy are always telling us to break out of our comfort zone and listen to new things. So today couldn't be even more perfect. I can't hardly wait to see you play. Elliot did mention he was trying something new in his letters, and he's such a perfectionist that I'm sure it'll be something special whatever it is. I can barely wait. He's in there. He's totally in there, dude. Your class is doing a concert today, right? Toho and our friend's concert last year was a real hit, so I'm looking forward to seeing how yours measures up. Just make sure you have plenty to eat and keep your energy up. Your class is putting on a show for the festival today, but you're not going to be able to perform on an empty stomach. Go ahead and order something if you feel hungry. Sounds like something really crazy went down at the old schoolhouse last night. I heard rumors that there was something amazing in the lowest level, but nobody seems to know what that amazing thing was. Well, you don't know either? Man, now I'm even more curious. Oh god, why can't I buy items still? Why can't I buy items still? No! No! Why? We still have 2 in 1. We still have 2 in 1, dude. I was guiding visitors to our chess lessons and an unpleasant-looking little girl started threatening me. What was up with her anyway? She grabbed my collar. I can't do that. I'm a noble. I mean, I'm not to be handled in that manner. That's why I can't stand violent commoners. That's not to say I was feeling intimidated by her. Absolutely not. Oh, no. Don't do it. Patrick's been abducted by a bunch of weirdos. Oh, no. I don't like this academy. Everyone here is a monster. Oh, no. My spirit animal. She's been corrupted. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm trying to find that damn Machias. There's no need to be so embarrassed. We're all friends here. One of us. One of us. Indeed, you're my kindred spirits. You be honest with us. So is this Machias of yours a picture or a catcher? He's a power bottom. Get away from me, you freaks! What is this horrible place? Give me the creeps. Let me out of here. I want to go home. I'm never going back here ever again. It's better to be honest about yourself than risk embarrassment than live a lie, fearing what people would think of you. Nothing good comes from hiding your true self around those you... Honesty is the best policy. More people need to realize that. I mean, you know, I guess. It seems to have some new faces on our club today. On top of that, our book's been selling very well. We should see our customers light up when I tell them what it's really about. How sweet it is to have kindred spirits. I mean, it is a healthy way to stimulate your imagination. I'm overflowing with ideas of what to write next. Don't overflow near me, lady. And yet another kindred spirit joins our ranks. How wonderful! Don't worry. I'll beat up Machias in your behalf. You guys' mini concert this afternoon, right? I heard that Machias will be on stage. There's no way I can miss that. Good luck. I'm looking forward to it. Who would have thought that uniting our clubs would lead to such successful chess classes? I suppose it's true that getting involved is more fun than doing nothing. It's very fun when you know how to play. If I can get him to learn, we'll be able to play at home. I've been interested in chess for a while, just never had the opportunity to sit down and play it. I want to learn how the pieces move before I head back for the day at least. It's pretty simple, you know? A lot more people seem to own orbital cameras these days. I can only hope that I can take photos like this someday. Why are so many of them full of girls, though? All the boys got their heads cut off or are out of focus or something. There's going to be an operetta and a mini concert at the auditorium today. Normally this would be an ideal material for our graduation albums, but unfortunately it's Rex taking the photos. Sorry guys, it's highly unlikely that any of you will end up in his shots. Well, we know who will. Oh yeah, we should, get our fortune told? I need to know how she feels. So, some of the people here are here for really weird reasons. I feel like I'm the only one here who just wants her fortune told. Some scumbag conned me 20 years ago. Today I'm gonna finally find out who he is. It's dude from that we rested in Crawlspell. I can see everything. You're fascinated by the mysterious humanoid that was found in the old schoolhouse last night, aren't you? I have no idea what you're talking about. My apologies. That's my fascination, not yours. Are you aware this Academy's mysteries don't end with the famous 7? There's another grimmer, darker set. Doesn't the thought of it just thrill you? Sure. So you actually gonna tell me my fortune, or? Are you aware this Academy? Quick creep me out, lady. Don't worry, we'll find Machias and beat him up ourselves. I mean, I may have to give him his red coat back because he deserves it, but that doesn't mean I don't have to beat him up. I still can't get over Burst Drive apparently only costs like half the CP in the base game. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Bro, there's so many people. Performances here are always so elaborate. Last year they even had a surprise rock concert. I can't wait to see what this year has in store. So, the day of reckoning has finally arrived. I'm actually rather nervous, but you shouldn't take that to mean you have a chance of outperforming us. Paris, most wonderful of sisters, the time has finally come. Cast your fears and worries aside, as your beloved, beautific brother is now here. Now come, dive into my warm embrace. My strong arms will free you from the stranglehold of nervousness. Put your arms down, you buffoon. Do you really believe that I, Ferris Floyd, would succumb to mere nerves? Worry not, sister mine. Have faith in the steps you've taken to overcome your clumsiness. Your clumsy, faltering feet have brought you this far, and they will not betray you now. There was no need to repeat the clumsy comment. You listen and listen well. Class 7 does not stand a ghost of a chance against us today. That's my line. She's just a bag of nerves. Master Vincent cannot contain his excitement for Lady Ferris's operetta. His enthusiasm is infectious. For my part, I will be praying that her class puts on a successful and satisfying performance. Water up. Alright. Yo, I've heard all about those outfits you got ready for the ladies. You just leave it to me. I'll be snapping so many pictures your head'll spin. This mini concert's gonna be awesome. Perhaps we arrived too early. They aren't even letting people in yet. Too early, don't be ridiculous. We're gonna be the first ones to get the very best seats. And once you're there, we can eliminate all the men who would dare to gaze at Lady Laura with their lecherous eyes. Yeah, get them, girls. Indeed, we must protect Lady Laura at all costs. How blessed you are to get. See, maybe we could be friends after all. As long as we can unite against horniness together. How blessed we are to get to see Lady Laura perform live in concert. I simply can't believe it. Oh, Chloe, I'm so excited. I'm afraid my heart will leap right out of my chest. Get it together. If we don't protect Lady Laura, who will? On your left, you'll see the auditorium. Both performances this afternoon will be held right here. You can bet they're gonna be great. Hello, Rena. Long time no see. Oh yeah, what's up, buddy? Hey, I'm glad to see you made it. How could I not, after all you did for us? Besides, I'm looking forward to that concert of yours. It's been a spell since my last conversation with Van Dyke, too. It would be nice to remedy that. His office is just on the right as you enter the building. Our concert isn't until this afternoon, so the two of you should have plenty of time to chat. Well, there are my plans sorted. It is kind of odd the principal didn't show up after all that stuff that happened yesterday. I didn't even notice yesterday, but there are food stalls even up on the rooftop. And the pies. Oh, audience, the pies. You think I died and went to pie heaven? If I had to describe what I'd eaten here in 2 words, the business. How's it going? Oh, it's you. Hey, I heard all about you lot, but you know us. We helped you out. Oh, you're all having a square go with your performance against the nobles, aren't you? Yes, I want to see if we paid the class that sorted out the incident at the Grand Market. Bold as brass. I think you might be giving us a bit too much credit there. But that said, I'd be happy to see you in the audience if you can make it. Also, you know us. Aye, nay bother. I'll be cheering y'all on. I'm surprised it doesn't have dialogue if you've done his quest. Oh, you ended up drawing with him, and then? Hey, pretty good to have fought off Hugo. Aye, nay, danger. You can underestimate a genius like me. You don't even get to see me ranking in the dough today. Ah, yes, this is brilliant. Right, I'll get you a wee hand in and get you some customers. I'm very sorry. That was the first time Hugo's ever set up a food stall, apparently. I can't believe he managed to rake in the same amount of dough as me, the stall master. I guess his economic theory stuff's pretty solid, too. I get that much now, at least. There's no point in stopping now to a draw. We're competing again today. The rules this time, though, is that we're allowed to help from others, and we need to be supportive of each other. We'll probably draw in the again business. We'll probably draw again, to be honest, but who cares? We're both having a good time. It breaks my brain, but it's so fun to do. I'll get you a wee hand with that, then get some customers in. You can hold back at a festival like this. We came along to see Becky's food stall. She's doing brilliant too. I want a munch. What the hell are you saying? It's nice to see that Becky's doing well. We were starting to worry about it when she didn't come back home for the summer. I thought probably never even crossed her mind either. Actually, she kind of talks normal. I mean, I shouldn't say normal. That's not really fair, but... We're handing out balloons over here. This is the last day of the festival. You'd better go have fun. There's no such thing as talking normal, but... Now we've checked up on the first year. Let's try out every single food stall. For our first course, we've got Ultra Taco Pancakes. Wow, these are pretty good. But you're the only person I know who combines stuff from different stands in a culinary monstrosity like this. You're just messing with you now, right? How does she even eat that stuff? I'm sure her family would be horrified if they could see her right now. Well, hello there, my name is Bills, and I am Master Hugo's personal secretary, and as of today, assisting him with this stall. Please take my business card. Well, that sounds more like an introduction than a sale. I'm terribly sorry. Please buy a crepe, or else. As far as I can tell, Master Hugo seems to have made up with his young lady rival. Because of this, I am able to assist him with the stall today. My competition with Becky yesterday ended in a draw. I went all out too. I'm impressed you managed to keep up. I kept going on about an inefficiency of her approach, but it turns out it's a legitimate selling method. Thursday, when you come to the right place, our juice is delicious. Hugo and Becky both made money hand over fist yesterday. We gotta get a piece of that action. Time to get selling. I didn't even notice yesterday, but there are food stalls even up on the rooftop. I already talked to you, dude. Let's see, return the lost child and lost property respectively and sort out the food stall issues. Even though things are as hectic as ever, I'm really glad we're able to put this on. Reen, I just finished guiding the directors over to the main building. How about you go and meet them? Great minds think alike. I'll just head over their way. Also, have you heard anything about Angelica by any chance? Well, he hasn't gotten in touch, so I don't know if she'll make it. I see. Sorry, that's not the kind of thing I should be talking about when you got a concert to focus on. Your sister's coming along to see it too, right? So all the more reason to go put on a great show. Yep, we eventually managed to sort that out. We've also received complaints that the crowd in front of the auditorium is too big to get past or through. It would help if we let everyone in early. In fact, I'll go and see if I can make that happen. How's it going, Patty? Now, Schwarzer, I hear tell that you had part in the curious events of last night. Just to be sure none of your classmates are harmed in the process, Worthy. It's not like I care, nothing. Nope, it all came out just fine. Managed to get some rest in, too. We're all ready to go today. I never expected to hear the question from you. What makes you ask? Well, I'm genuinely concerned, but I'm going to pretend it's just so that you don't suck up the concert, so we can have a fair competition. I just don't want you making excuses after your inevitable defeat. That said, you're certainly a reckless bunch, aren't you? Spending the night before your concert tackling monsters like what you've never seen seems rather foolish. Worrying about your friends in Class 7 again. Your kindness never fails to touch my heart, Master Patrick. That's not the point of this inquiry. It's meant to be mockery. Regardless, our preparations are on the verge of flawless. Prepare to be amazed. I will, best of luck. I don't need your luck. Schwarzer, it's come to my attention that a number of Class 7's relatives are in attendance. Does that mean that I might be able to, allow you to rescind that last line of questioning? Instead, take the time to brace yourself, because our operator will move you in ways you've never imagined. Please, take her off my hands, dude. I'm eager looking forward to Master Patrick's play. Regrettably, no one from the Hirams family will be able to attend. No matter, I have every intention of watching it in their stead. Such a bummer this is the last day of the festival, but I guess that means we have enough fun to last us until next year. How will we get started by checking out all the food stalls? Between the two of us, we should be able to try a little of everything. Look at Instructor Thomas hogging a whole table for himself. I wouldn't be surprised if he's completely forgotten there's a festival going on, to be honest. Sheesh! I just hope he stays out of the way of our visitors. Rosin brought me here. I'm gonna read some books with Andy. There's so many books that me and Kurt haven't ever seen before. I don't think I'm gonna read one about fish. A new Annabelle is born. At last, Prince himself requested that I carry out an investigation of the old schoolhouse. That means I'm free to delve as deeply into the mysteries as I wish, and that's quite deep indeed. I simply must know the truth behind that giant humanoid at the lowest level. Ixnay on the humanoid, eh? Instructor Thomas is a library. Stop yelling that this instant. It was Kurt and Annie's turn to be shown around the festival today, but they seem to have occupied themselves with reading. They're both well-behaved children, so I've decided to help Instructor Thomas instead. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing, but it seems incredibly important. Could you be so kind as to bring over the next set of papers for me? No, don't do it. You need new books? Yeah, we're getting there. I mean, we're like way over time. I guess we can kind of go long for these last like 2 or 3 videos. I wouldn't mind trying to at least finish up all the main talking. I think we just had the main building left, right? Wait, we'll be on the courtyard. Yeah, that's where Victor and them were. But was there anyone else? Oh, yeah, it was Vivi. Did we talk to Lind back at the front entrance? Come on by to Class 4's Eastern Tea House. This outfit is so embarrassing. I mean, it's not that. I mean, it's just a regular outfit with an apron on it. It's not that big a deal. And really, the most embarrassing part is that the school's skirts are so damn short. Yeah, I think we're good. Did over there. We went to the gym. Did we go to the engineering building? Now, I don't know where exactly we're supposed to go. I don't know if we go to the front gates and meet with Elise, or we're supposed to go meet with Guy at the old schoolhouse. Okay, it says old schoolhouse, so we'll do that. Probably at the start of the next video. All members of the board are here at the moment. They seem to be engaged in discussion just outside the faculty lounge. Why don't you go over and greet them? No. The auditorium will host both an operetta and a concert today. Try to catch them both. Today's crowd seemed even bigger than yesterday's. I can only assume they're here to see the events of the auditorium. I'm sure that both of them will be big hits. Things are pretty lively today. So you want to go anywhere in particular? There are so many options that I simply don't know where to start. Perhaps I should ask you the same question. Is there anywhere you would like to go first? I don't know. Where do you want to go? Well, I don't know. I don't care as long as you want to go somewhere. I'm stuck here on duty today. Oh, cruel fate. Why don't you draw me away from my husband hunting? Although this might be the ideal opportunity to capture any darlings who come through here. Hello. Ah, you did get to come. I was wondering if it was, you know, actually them or if it was just reused models. I managed to get a little bit of time off work, so I want to take my wife to the festival. Festival were this busy last time we visited. Well, that's good. My husband was able to wriggle out of work, so he came here to have some fun. Funnily enough, we did the same thing just after we got married, but the memories completely slipped my mind until today. I like that little NPC storyline there. I had a lot of fun yesterday, so I'm gonna work extra hard today. Welcome, 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 welcome to the Eastern Tea House Miyabi. Had a ton of fun yesterday. Yeah, okay. Okay, is it time for you to reveal yourself as the Eastern Mastermind, evil mastermind? Principal told me all about what we were up against last night. Wait, what? You kids sure don't have it easy. You sure you're all healthy enough for the concert today? I might be saying this a little late, but try not to go overboard. You hear? Why did we tell you? Are you actually the evil mastermind? I'm sure some little problems will pop up here and there, but good old Toe will be there to take care of them. She and I should be able to handle everything today. We want you to be rested up for the concert. Still, I hear young Maki's grades place him comfortably at the top of his class. You must be incredibly proud. I'm certainly pleased from an academic perspective. I'm just amazed by Eustace's balance of academics and athleticism. And despite his many achievements, he always looks so calm and composed. He clearly took after you in that regard. Okay, guys, are you just gonna go jerk each other off real quick, or, like, you just gonna keep talking? Well, I can't say I saw this coming. I've heard that the two of them will be singing together during Class 7's concert. What would you say to sitting together during the performance? It only seems fitting, after all. You can't be serious. What a marvelous idea. I would be happy to. I can only hope that my son doesn't bring your brother any embarrassment on the stage. Dad! They're from opposing factions, but I guess their duties would have them interacting quite a bit. Actually, it seems like they're pretty good friends, too. What a headache. I wouldn't have imagined those two get along so well. Are they seriously planning on going around the festival together? Come on, guys, I don't think it's so bad. It's not to see two important figures from opposing factions getting along. You two should try it sometime. Absolutely not. I can hardly wait for your class's performance, Rain. I'm still a little dumbstruck that Machias of all people took on a singing role. Now, that's something I wish I could have shown my niece. Sir, Machias, myself, and the entirety of Class 7 are doing everything we can to make this concert to remember. We all hope that you enjoy it. That's good to hear it. I'm sure I will. And I'm sure I will. Good luck up there. It's been, what, a month since we last met? I hear that things took a turn for the unpleasant after my departure from Roar, however. Well, oh, come on, you don't need to hold back around me. In this place, I've not been an academy director. And by extension, one of the many people praying for this festival's success. That much I can guarantee you. I never had a shred of doubt about that. I hope you'll enjoy our performance. Every last one of us is working hard to make it something special, even Eustace, though he might tell you otherwise. I expected as much. Well, I suppose you should be glad that he was able to make it at all, considering the current state of affairs. But we need to make sure we ace our live performance. Anton? Oh no. Anton was so excited to eat a pretty maid's cooking that he gorged himself until he was sick. He's lying down now. I hate to say I told him so, but, well... If he exhibited just a little bit of self-control, I'm sure he would have been able to ask her out too. Sabotaging his chances with the girl while trying to impress her is very Anton. Don't talk to me. I'm so sad. It sounds like I had quite the time yesterday. Indeed, Instructor Markov and I got rather carried away discussing our family and their quirks, although I was taken aback when partway through said discussion, a mysterious lady butted her way in. It turned out she was only a sister, not only to imply that I was relieved to hear that, not to imply that I was relieved to hear that, it never even crossed my mind. Today's finally Class 7's time to shine, isn't it? Every day's our time to shine, lady. How exciting it will be to see you all perform Break a Leg! So everything's okay back at the company then? I'm surprised you managed to find the time to make it over here. Especially with everything that's happening in Crossbell. As I've told you before, time is something you make, not something you find. That's not really a good thing to say when you've continually blown her off in the past. As a member of the board of directors, the Academy Festival is exactly what I needed to make time for. How else would I be able to make sure the Academy is being run? My, what impressive time management. I can only hope your logistical wizardry helps you put the pieces of my company back together. But this is a jab at my new self-supporting accounting system. You may not have noticed, but many times have changed, or the times have changed. Increasing efficiency is the only way a corporation can remain successful. Your policies might have worked when you were chairman, but they do nothing but hurt the company if enacted today. Funny how all that efficiency makes communication and cooperation between the divisions so much harder. That's just what happens when a corporation develops and grows. A problem, perhaps, but a necessary one. Bah. Will you two just drop it? You haven't seen each other in 5 years, and the first thing you do is start arguing? I, for one, am overjoyed to see how well these two still get along. Well? What do you mean, well? Are we talking about the same people? I think that might actually be how they get along. I plan on guiding the chairman and Master Gwyn around the festival after this. Quite some time has passed since they last saw each other. As such, I believe it is only appropriate to allow them to enjoy themselves here. I'd hoped they were going to behave since they hadn't seen each other in so long, but how wrong I was. I like getting along pretty well to me, though. Being able to argue like that is part of being a family, I think. But really? Well, I suppose it's better to argue than not talk to each other at all. I guess. I'm pretty excited about this performance of yours, especially after that kid with the bandana told me about the sexy outfits the girls will be wearing. Should be a good chance to see how my little granddaughter's been feeling. God, you're such a fucking creep. Reen, who's that guy to keep my eye on? Is it, my gut saying it's Emma? Perhaps this isn't the best time to be having this conversation? Oh yeah, so guys, we're planning some sort of performance, correct? I will play into our discussions as to how to deal with Class 7 next year. Stay focused on that, not on global events you have no influence over. Yes, fam, we'll do what we can to exceed your expectations. Seems like even she's concerned about what's going on in Crossbell. No influence over. We'll see. Don't you try and stop me. I'm gonna see Mitt's class no matter what. Hold up. I told you I'd take you. Just don't wander off on your own. Please, you get lost on a one-way street. We get lost whenever the two of us went anywhere together. And whose fault was that? Just don't wander off on your own or something, alright? I'll be done in like half an hour, so just don't cause any trouble until then, deal? You think you can butt into everyone's business, but you're actually too clumsy to actually help them. I'd just like for you to exert the slightest bit of self-awareness. Right back at ya. I like Mint more than her mom. Good day, allow me to humbly welcome you to Thor. You're not from the board of directors at all. What's a Class 7 student like you doing here? Don't you have a concert to perform? You should focus on that rather than gallivanting around campus. You better not expect a sympathetic ear from me once all of your slacking causes the Class 1 to completely obliterate you. I'm gonna tell Risha to beat you up. Excellent work last night, Schwarzer. Class 7 accomplished something that few others could. I've sent young George and instructor Thomas to investigate the old schoolhouse. Now that things have settled down, I expect that they will report their findings soon enough. Meanwhile, you should all take the time to enjoy yourselves today. After all, it was you yourselves who carved the path towards today. Okay. Is there a secret 5th medal you could give me that's only awarded to people who slay the Shadow Beast? Or at least a simulation of it? I see. Sounds good to me. Look at them both, taking it all in. Especially Thomas, the first time he set foot outside of the Highlands after all. Is that chickadee? You can almost see his eyes sparkling. I'm glad he's having a great time. Same here. My decision to come to Thor's means that now Thoma's been able to see another part of the world for himself. Who knows, perhaps this is the way the winds and the goddess wanted it to be. Reen! It's good to see you again. It is you. Sorry to bother you out of the blue. But glad to see you two could make it all the way out here. But I hear you two ran into trouble on the way here. What happened? Well, we stayed the night at my house in Heimdall yesterday, you see. Then Thoma here thought it'd be a great idea to get lost while exploring the city. It wasn't my fault. How was I supposed to know it would be so big or so full of people? Don't worry, I had just the same reaction when I first visited. At least they found you safe and sound. How are things back in Nord? Over here, it's hard not to feel the tension at Crossbell border, but I'm curious if it's the same there. To be honest, it hasn't really had any effect on Nord. Should things take a turn for the worse, Zinder Gate is ready to act. Lieutenant General Vander seems to have a general handle on the situation, though. He got us permission to go through it really quickly. Sounds like we have a lot to thank him for. Indeed, I hope I'll have the chance to do so personally at some point. That's enough of this serious talk. Have a good time today, both of you. Will do! Hey Charles, is carving those statues some sort of custom for girls in the Empire? I'm gonna say no. This is what they call an art club. It's a place where people with a passion for the arts gather to improve their skills. So that explains why she's so good. He's so excited you can mistake him for a little child. Not that I'm any more composed. It's my first time at an academy festival too. Look all you want. I respect those who understand art. That's all there is to it. I'm planning on showing them around the academy for now. I'm sure it was the guidance of the goddess in the winds that made it all possible. Like, who are you and why are you just saying that? What an astounding art show. I do hope all the young artists involved continue to develop their artistic sensibilities. Okay, time to put on some toppings. My sister decided out of the blue she wanted to make some sweets today. That's great, I said. Have fun, I said, but she just had to drag me along with her. Once she gets an idea into her head, she doesn't hear a word I say. Feel free to top it with whatever fruit you like. Well, as long as it's not pineapple. Pineapple prevents the batter from hardening up properly. Yeah, that's just because you want to keep all the pineapple to yourself. I'm on to you. Things are the opposite of good in Crossbow right now. On top of that, rumor has it that they're freezing Erebonian assets. My wife told me I'd come here to learn how to cook, but it's kind of hard to focus right now. They've grown closer as friends, so much so that they're even spending the festival together. The head of the club agreed to arrange an impromptu chorus. Oh, look how happy the kids are. They do be la-la-line? Fire's really hard the best for kids. This isn't really what this class is about, but as long as they're having fun, it's fine by me. Mine's got a bunch of friends. I hope he's that popular when I'm older. Big Bro School is so fun. I want to go here when I grow up. I told Klein to go spend some time with his friends. This will be his last chance to enjoy the festival like this. I want him to get everything he can out of it. And then it's time to go work in the iron mines for the rest of his life until he gets the black lung and dies. How's it going, guys? Elliot, my sweet boy, why do you shirk from your loving father's embrace? Because it's embarrassing. Fiona, a little help, please. This is the first time we've been together in so long, it wouldn't be right for me to intrude on your bonding time. Unless, however, Dad gets too carried away, in which case he should expect a severe scolding later. You resemble your mother more with each passing day, Fiona. It looks like Fiona rules the roost here. Oh, Reen! How nice to see you, Reen. It's been too long. Agreed. Thank you for coming, Lieutenant General. I know you're incredibly busy. Think nothing of it. Nothing in the world can keep me from seeing my beloved son take the stage by storm. Admittedly, this does make things more difficult for Nightheart. He's really a fortress right now, right? That he is. I've left him in charge of maintaining contact with the other armored divisions. If our circumstances weren't quite so precarious, I would have allowed him to remain here to attend the festival. But I bet anything, he'd be a commander someday, so I figured he might as well get some good experience in. I suppose so. Things will seem really tense over at Crossbell. Still no sympathy for your subordinates, I see. Dad's mercilessness aside, best of luck on your performance, Elliot. Try to put on a show that will leave that stubborn old man flabbergasted. Old man? I'm not old. Am I? I'll definitely try. Besides, I gotta prove that I've come a long way since I first entered the academy. And the rest of us will be there to help you do so. Sorry, my dad's being his usual over-affectionate self. But with him and my sister here, I'm feeling even more pumped up about our concert. Let's give them a real surprise and make it the greatest show they've ever seen. Sounds like a plan to me. Oh, adios. I know I don't deserve to see Elliot's performance today. It was I who denied him the chance to pursue his dream. What sort of father would I be if I wasn't there to celebrate my dear son's moment in the spotlight? Goddess, I entreat you, please proffer your guidance upon this lost lamb. He seems genuinely concerned about what to do. I do like the way they went with Elliot's dad. It's way better than just having him be like a military hard-ass, which is kind of the way they made it seem like he was originally. I can only imagine that practice must have been rather demanding with Elliot involved. Music is the sole area in which he demands nothing less than perfection. That's certainly been our experience, but without him, things never would have shaped up the well as they did. I'm not sure our performance is up to the standards of a trained pianist. Not to worry, a musical performance is less about the skill of the performers than the feelings they put into it. That is a lie. I am certain your performance will be breathtaking if all the thoughts are as one on stage. That is what I hope to hear. Yeah, sure. How's it going? Seems like they didn't find out too much about what happened last night. Everything's okay now though, so it's better not to worry about it. Let's just stay focused on enjoying the festival. Last 7 put in so much work to make sure the festival could keep going. It'd be downright rude to not have a great time. You could give me some money. My mom told me to go hang out with my friends today. You in? Sure, let's invite Laura and Monica along too. What's up? Wait, was I supposed to be on reception duty? Mint, are you trying to give me a heart attack? Laura and I have plans to enjoy the festival together today. I'm leaving the reception in your hands, Mint. Good luck. Sorry about that. I kind of, sort of, completely forgot. Get him, Mint. Okay, so we'll probably finish talking to everyone here and then end the video. I heard there was an incident last night. Was there a robbery of something? Well, no matter what it was, I'm just happy that the issue was resolved and we can safely enjoy the festival. We're gonna have the cooking classes. We're going to the cooking class today. Mom and I are gonna bake some cookies together. It's gonna be so much fun. Have you two finally made up? I still have not forgiven Father. How presumptuous of him to arrange my marriage without so much as telling me. I must apologize for not mentioning it myself. Although, based on who you are due to marry, I assumed you wouldn't be terribly keen on hearing anything more about him. That's a small mercy. Soldiers like him are nothing but uncivilized brutes. No, my lady, I'm afraid he's not involved with the military at all. Surely you've heard of the Lake Lord family of fishermen. What? Oh, I wonder if it's, which Lake Lord it is. Although the head of the family is a mere baron, the Lake Lords are rather influential. Though given your graceful nature, I would not have assumed you would find one of their sons. I would not have assumed you would find one of their sons would be an appropriate match. I'm terribly, terribly sorry. I wonder if it's our boy Kenny or if it's the guy from Crossbell. I would assume the guy from Crossbell. The Lake Lord family, the same Lake Lords who make all the fishing equipment. I can't believe this. Why wasn't I informed? They led me to believe he was of someone of military status. That is kind of funny. Now, I can't wait to see which attraction gets voted most popular. Will it be the one that drew people in at a steady pace, or will it be the flash of the performances that takes the crown? I simply can't wait to find out. I mean, if they don't vote for us, well, they might be visited in the middle of the night. Just saying. There might be an attack. Is it true that all of you will be performing too? Be still my heart to think I've added another handful of souls to the growing roster of those my art has moved. Please forgive me, I am but a sinful man. The rooftop's the best, but now I want a nap. I don't think I know anyone who loves anything as much as you about how you love nap. I'm just gonna pretend that line made sense. Or I didn't deliver it butchered. This might be my last chance to get a good rooftop nap too. Even she's concerned about what's happening in Crossbell. Oh, here you are. Are you two done looking at the attractions? Not a chance, we're just taking an itsy bitty little break. We're locked in a death match, and the upper hand is mine. You're not taking me down that easy. I turned the tables before and I will turn the tables again. I don't know if I've ever seen you get this serious, Milliam. I'm gonna win and tell Lecter all about it later. I'd brag to him sooner, but he couldn't end up making it to the festival. The captain from the intelligence division? Yeah, he went up to Crossbow this morning. And once again, Milliam casually reveals military secrets to everyone within earshot. What could have happened that they needed him in Crossbow so quickly? Things must be really bad over there. It's not that bad. Lloyd's got it, man. Lazing around made me sleepy. I'm gonna take a nap after I settle things with Milliam. I'm not letting you win. Fine, but no using our Getlum. They'll yell at us if you break the machine. I get it, I get it. It's finally happened. He's finally in there, dude. This is some great pie, isn't it? It really is. Reminds me of the pies your mom used to bake for us. It really does. Nobody in town made better pies. Maybe I get to spend the whole day right by Alan's side. I finally asked her. Oh, I'm so happy right now. I've been dreaming about being able to talk to her like this for so long. Here's what happened over the old 2 hours last night anyway. I suppose it doesn't really matter as long as things are fine now. Might as well forget about that and get to selling. You got any pies? I was told to buy pies for a dude. How lovely it is to enjoy a little meal on the rooftop. One could say this is a yearly tradition of my own, albeit a delicious one. I never would have done something like this the first time we attended this festival. You probably would have called it low. What a difference 20 years makes. Do you sell pies? You sell juice. Well, I think we will, call it here. I can't think of anything else to do. Because we can't go back to Trista. There's still some time. You better go bring George something to eat. I ain't buying him shit. I'm sorry. Okay, maybe George deserves it, actually. I'll buy George a pie, but the game won't let me, so maybe I won't. Does a crate count as a pie? If you don't think about it, it's kind of like a pie. He seems like a chocolate man. I can throw away some money for my boy. He's not really my boy, but, you know, he has helped us out, so. Alrighty, I think that'll be... We did go to the engineering building, right? I think I've gone in here like 8 times, but there's nobody in here, so I can keep thinking that, like, maybe I just didn't... Because I don't remember talking to anyone in there. Maybe I just forgot. But yeah, next time we will go to the old schoolhouse and maybe even beat the game. Maybe. Depends on how long we go. We'll see. Or, I mean, it could be that we're not even that close. It just kind of depends on whether or not that was the final boss or not. I feel like it could, and I feel like it couldn't be. I feel like both are equally likely. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.